Welcome. I am Moonshine. This is my channel. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, if it doesn't resonate, don't worry. Another reading will be along shortly for you, I'm sure. Okay. It is for entertainment purposes only. Okay. So if it doesn't resonate, it's okay. If you want a personal reading, Whitney Moonshine at gmail.com. Okay, that's how you get a hold of me. It's in the about section, and it's also in the description box below. Okay. So I'm being told to use the Hush Tarot. So I'm going to use the Hush Tarot. I'm also going to get a message out though first here with the Island Oracle. Here we go. There's somebody definitely around you. New phase, rekindle, transformation, changed mind. Sorry, I moved the camera. I do that quite a bit. Okay, so somebody around you has transformed and they've changed their mind about something. Okay, they want to maybe rekindle the relationship. They want to put a new phase into it. You know, this could be somebody that you've been with for a while, but all of a sudden it's like you re-spark the romance. Oh my gosh, look at this is what I mean, passion. It's like, just because you've been together for 20 years, it doesn't mean that you can't still make each other scream. Here we go. Love call. The Grim Reaper. Okay. So this is why I think you gave this person uh I think you cut them off. Okay. And you said the relationship was over because of something. Okay. They were doing something. Okay. Whether or not they were drinking too much, going out too much, hanging out with their friends too much, they were doing something that was toxic. Okay, and they it was like one of those things, either you transform or I can't be with you. And this person couldn't transform. Okay, they just couldn't, they weren't ready to. Okay, so this is the person that's going to be coming into contact with you. Holy shit, we got this wind coming in today. Oh my god, it's so cold. Whew, I got snakes in here. I can't even have my window open to the Arctic chill. Okay, so I'm guessing that you walked away from this person. Okay, you told them, gave them the old Arctic chill. Okay, getting stabbed in the back. Okay, this was maybe a stab in the back to them. Like, how can you tell me to do this? How can you expect me to do this? Like, I don't know. Maybe this person was like, kind of maybe assumed you kind of rejected them, right? Like, if you were really in love with them, you would have gave them, unconditional love. You would have loved them through it. But this was like, I can't love you through this. This is like, you have to change. Like, it's almost going against somebody's moral compass, what this person was doing. Okay. So they had to end it. Liberation, new beginning, transformation. They had to, and then this other person was forced to change. Obviously, they were, they could have kind of went kicking and screaming, and then, 4 or 5 years down the road have now kind of figured out, wow, I know what this person was talking about now. Okay, there's the hangman. They still hung out in your energy. Like, they couldn't leave you. Death in reverse. It was really hard for them to see themselves without you. Okay, but they're unbinding themselves now. Okay, there's the Knight of Wands in reverse, because I feel like this person's coming back, but I don't think they're going to be coming back like all fired up. Okay, they're going to be coming back kind of gently. All right, there's the Four of Wands. That's almost like a wedding, an event, a ceremony. Maybe there's going to be an event that happens. Okay, and it brings you two together. The Ten of Cups in reverse with the King of Cups in reverse. It's like, honestly, I feel like it's a possibility that maybe one person doesn't care anymore. Maybe they figured you'd never change. Maybe you figured they would never change. So why even picture a moment with them anymore? Why even care about them anymore? Because I think this hurt on both. I think this hurt both people. It wasn't just one got out kind of scotch clean. No, 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 no. They both You both took a hit. I mean, this wouldn't have been easy for this person to say, I have to go now. I can't be with you like this. You know how hard that probably would have been for somebody? Like the other person sees it as a rejection and you see it as the hardest thing you've ever done in your life. Right? It's so weird how that can take form of like somebody can get a message about apparently how you feel and it's the exact opposite. It couldn't be more polar opposite if it tried, right? Like, no, actually that it might have looked easy for me to do, but that was the hardest thing I ever did in my life. Tower in reverse was to like let you go or let you walk away or let them go. Like they didn't want to take it down. That's the thing. But somebody, I don't know, maybe somebody needed to change their life and the other person wasn't ready. Like you could have been with somebody and they wanted to have kids and you weren't ready. Or you could have been with somebody who was ready to buy a house and dive in and do some stuff and you weren't ready. Right? You were, so this could be them being like, hey, well, you have to change, like once you're ready for this, come back to me. But unless you're ready to do something with this and become something and be something deeper, then I have to go and find something else. Right? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It honestly, I really feel like this was financially burdening on somebody to be alone. They did not make like somebody stayed single. Could be the feminine energy, their strength, and like she has been broke. Okay, broke. So it wasn't like letting this person go. Like she didn't do it for financial gain. Like maybe I'll make more money if they're not around anymore. It was actually the opposite, right? Somebody pushed somebody to become something better, right? And then it really, there's the devil. It really kind of played in their lives once they started losing everything because they wanted something better. And like when you feel like you deserve something better, okay, and somebody better, then what might end up happening to you is you go through this really weird phase in your life, okay, and it's so then you can start accepting everybody around you, right? It's kind of like, I don't know, it kind of like opens the door, right, of really seeing what the world is and really seeing what's out there and how people are, right? And it's like, I don't know, like I don't know. Somebody was controlled, somebody was really controlled, and maybe that's what had to change. They were too controlled by something, too controlled by society, too controlled, right? So then they had to get out in the world where it's just chaos everywhere, and like it's not controlled and nobody's controlled. And because I mean, when you grow up with your parents and some of them brainwash you and they can, they control you, and then it feels like they're like inside of you, telling you what to do and telling other people what to do. Like you're the authority and you're supposed to tell people what to do and you're supposed to or order them around. And it's like, maybe there was this different type of relationship coming through, where somebody didn't want to play mommy, somebody didn't want to take care of somebody. So it's like, man, you got to become a man. Like I can't bake for you every day. I'm not your mom. I'm not gonna clean up after you. Learn how to clean. Learn how to fucking vacuum your shit. Like, come on. Like, just because I'm a woman, it doesn't mean that I want to play mommy, right? But this person maybe wanted mommy all around them. Like they wanted the woman taking care of things. And I get it. It's old school, right? But we're getting into, we're bringing the new school back into, we're bringing the old school back into the new school, because once the old school wear off, then everybody became pricks in relationships. It was all what I do and what I do and you do nothing. Right now it's like we're going to bring the old school into the new school, because the new school is not really getting how to do this kind of shit. Right? They've learned through a tablet, through a phone, how life works. So until they really live it, then I'm sure the world might keep them, kind of veiled, kind of small, not really like, we're not going to put you out there, honey. You have no idea what you're dealing with. Okay. So this is like somebody was definitely controlled by something. Okay. And because this control was like, well, if you continue like this, I have no choice. But they let the devil go. Maybe that's the reward. They let the devil go. There's the sun. Okay. Let the sun shine. Open up your eyes, grow, get out of this period of self-destruction, Page of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know. Somebody could have been dabbling along with like some different ways on how to make money, and it just really wasn't working. And because they're being controlled, so they're expecting their money to still be controlled, right? So you have to take full reign of your money. You have to control your money, manage your money, right? Somebody was very immature, possibly, with money. Didn't know what to do with it. Didn't know what it was. There's the moon, the sun, and I love when the sun and the moon come out together. I think it's the most magical thing in the fucking world. I don't know why, but it's like the daytime and the nighttime. Full cycles. You sleep at night, you grow in the day, right? Ooh, we got the Magician. I love this card. It's like, okay, what is the Magician? What is the Magician gonna do here? What's the magic that's gonna be bestowed here? We got the Six of Swords. So somebody definitely left. Okay. And they prayed to get you back. Five of Cups with the Empress. Now you're going back looking at it like, okay, well, Eight of Pentacles. You like, honestly, I think somebody's a very hard worker, and it turned the other person into their own kind of entrepreneur too. Like when you're your own, it's really hard to make money. It's really hard. Like you're basically broke. Like when you're trying to do it on your own, you're broke. Okay. So that's why this person is in Nine of Pentacles in reverse, because it's like they're investing everything into their independence, everything into branching off and being on their own. Okay. So now this other person, they've been praying for you to come back, right? Because you were the ultimate Empress. You were the ultimate feminine energy in their life. They just played the card differently back in the day. They played the card too mommy like, and now it's more, okay, well, you can you can play the mother to my kids or to my reptiles, to whatever you want, but you are going to be my queen, not my mom. Okay. So we're going to leave it at that. Okay. Because this is a general message. It is not personal. So before I get too personally into this, all right, WhitneyMoonshine@gmail.com if anybody would like a personal reading. Okay. I also have some social media that I've got going on. All right. Gonna be sharing that possibly. All right. So you can check that out. And yeah, if you want a personal reading, I think I said that. WhitneyMoonshine@gmail.com. I like to repeat it about 5 or 6 times at the end of the video because I don't remember if I said it or not. So you might want to say it again. Yeah, thanks for liking and subscribing and being a part of this. And it's just such a magical channel. And I really love it. So send your questions into me telepathically. Okay. If you want anything answered and you feel like this answer is just not coming to you, send it to me. I'll pick it up. And if it's meant to be, I will answer your question. And you'll know it's your answer because it will be the title of the video. All right. Peace out. Have a wonderful Sunday. Namaste.